This will be a hat. It's a lighter weight hat for the summer. I will be using a size N hook and 4-ply yarn. I'm going to start with the magic circle. You can do a chain of 4 and join if you don't want to use the magic circle. Now chain 4, double crochet in the loop. The chain 4 counts as the first double crochet, chain 1. The V-stitch for this project will be double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. We will do a total of 6 V-stitches in the beginning loop. This completes the second V-stitch. Now we're working on the third with a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. I'm going to pull my loop a little bit tighter here. It's easier to work with. I have 2 remaining V-stitches to make. And now our last V-stitch, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, join with a slip stitch in the third chain of the beginning V-stitch, and that completes round 1. Round 2, slip stitch into the beginning, chain 1 space, and this is what I'm calling the space right here. Now chain 4. This will count as our first double crochet, chain 1, double crochet in the same space, chain 1, double crochet in the same space. This counts as our first V-stitch increase. A V-stitch increase will be double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. Now in the next space, which is this chain 1 right here, we will do 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet. We will do a total of 6 V-stitch increases on round 2. Now working in the next space, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. This completes the third V-stitch increase. Now in the next space, which is right here below the chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. Now we have 2 more to do. To complete round 2, we will join in the third chain, pull the yarn through. Now we've completed round 2. We have 6 V-stitch increases. So on round 3, work 1 V-stitch in each space around for a total of 12. slip stitch into the chain 1 space, chain 4, double crochet. Now in the next chain 1 space, work a V-stitch, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. In the next chain 1 space, work a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. In the next chain 1 space, work a V-stitch, in the next chain 1 space, work a V-stitch, continue around with a V-stitch in each chain 1 space for a total of 12 V-stitches on round 3. I've completed the 12 V-stitch on round 3. Now we join in the 3rd chain of the beginning chain, slip stitch into the chain 1 space. Round 4 we will have 6 V-stitch increases, so this means every other space will be an increase. The first stitch we'll do a regular V-stitch. We start with a chain 4 and then double crochet, which counts as our first V-stitch. Now the next space we will do a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet in the same space, chain 1, double crochet, which is our V-stitch increase. So this one has 2 and this one has 3 double crochet. This is our increase. The increase is what allows the hat to lay flat and get larger around the crown of the hat. Now we'll do a regular V-stitch, a V-stitch increase, continue around to the beginning for a total of 6 V-stitches and 6 V-stitch increases. I've completed round 4 and I'm joining in the beginning chain 3. And here you can see the V-stitch and the V-stitch increase. Round 5 will be 1 V-stitch in each space around for a total of 18 V-stitches. Completed round 5 with 18 V-stitches. Now I'm joining in my 3rd chain. Rounds 6 through 12 will be a V-stitch in each V-stitch for a total of 18 until you get the length of the hat. This is the V-stitch hat with novelty yarn. And right here you can see the V-stitch. It's just that the novelty yarn fills in all the holes. So this is another way that you can use novelty yarn I'm going to show how you would use novelty yarn on the V-stitch hat if that's something you want to do. And I've just attached in my novelty yarn. Now I'm making V-stitches. Depending on what novelty yarn you choose, you will get various looks with each type. Now I've completed my 12 rounds and I'm securing my yarn. And this is the V-stitch hat. This is the two hats next to each other, so you have an idea of how different they are even though they're made with the same stitch.